Right, welcome guys. We're about to get into a VRS race for practice for the 12 hours of Bathurst. I just want to turn the music down a little bit. I don't know if it's too loud. It's actually fine. Just can't hear my voice so well, but there's no stress. Let's see what happens. Just loading in currently. I know I didn't do any sort of intro to the video or something. I must still work on that. We're at the edge of C class. So we're going to be doing the 12 hours of Bathurst on the weekend, car 62. I don't know if we're going to make it, but I'm recording this video. I'll upload it to YouTube. So if anyone does see this video, then you guys are aware that I shall be streaming this weekend on my channel.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
I'll turn the one light off. So we're in the race session. I'll go to the in-game cam. Okay, we've still got about 15 minutes of practice before we get into it. Let's run a few laps. The setup of the car is quite nice, actually very stable. Don't know if you do know, Michael Jarvis wasn't running with us at Daytona, but he basically did the setup for the last race and this one. So let's see how it goes. Let's hope we can survive. This is just a glimpse or a little bit of what shall to be over the weekend.
Pit lane speed
So,
limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
as you know, Bathurst is not that forgiving.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I actually don't know which practice session this is. I was on the brakes a bit there. But let's see what happens. Saying the practice has just started, but I'm not too sure. I don't know if you guys, or you would have seen if you watched the stream, you would have seen I got this awesome racing overlay from STK Gaming. It shows track temp, the amount of fuel the car's using, and a whole bunch of that other thing. So pretty little, well, a very nice attribute to have in terms of monitoring the car and how much fuel you're going through and stuff like that. This track's not the most friendliest. Tires are still cold as well. Let me get my spacing of the pedals right. Okay, there we go. It feels a bit more comfortable. The track's a bit hot because the car's locking up quite easily. As I say, the main aim of this race, I'll qualify, but the main aim of this race really is just to finish, really. I'm not really worried where I finish, and the same with the race on the weekend. You can see obviously the fuel levels on about 55 liters or so. It's a half of what it usually is, but that's more to force us to pit stop about halfway through the race for a refuel. It actually gives time to, helps with the car's actually a lot lighter. It helps with time for, strategy and planning, and for people to plan how they want to race, run the race, so that they can possibly overtake. Ooh. Yeah, that's why the track's at 46 degrees, and that's why the car's a bit loose. Bit wide there, but it's good. At least you got no incident so far, so I looked at the screen for just a second and I went into the side of a BMW. I was just having a look at how long the practice has got to go. Oh well, it's all good.
Looks like you're clear on pit exit.
Please tell me that's not a black flag. Okay, we're fine. I think.
Black flag. You'll need to come into the pits to serve the penalty.
I lied. Okay, yeah, so I see there are people, 334, geez, registered for race session.
There's traffic behind, take care.
I'll do a qualifying lap or two. Let's qualify, let's see what happens. You won't know if you don't try, will you? I must say it's pretty weird. Well, it's not weird because tar does heat up a whole lot faster than obviously the ambient air, but the track's 46 degrees and the ambient air is only 27. It's ridiculous. I mean, also the car struggles to breathe as well because of all that heat. So, ooh, that was close. It's hot out there, and that's why the car's sliding all around. Not for the race, let's just take it nice and slow. We're using medium friction pads and the rear wing set, if I'm not mistaken, about 4 or so. There's another touch to the wall. Gonna have to go back to the pits. 4 resting the car around over there. Yeah, the steering definitely bent. Let's let this guy pass and go back to pits.
There's a car approaching, watch your mirrors, stay behind the white line.
So depending on what conditions the race is, this might be a whole lot harder than what I actually anticipated, but we've got about 10 minutes to go, so even less. Let's see what happens. Bit wide, bit too much speed through that corner, but the tires are still cold. It's fine though. Ooh, don't like that. See, don't know what he was. He had some issues through there. Especially this section there, if you don't actually get that left side run nice, actually where the track dips there, you actually head out towards the wall, and that's, in a longer race like a 12-hour, it can cause some issues. Now, I've been practicing this track a bit, but you know, it is Bathurst, so regardless of how much one practices, there are always those little incidents that happen. And that curb over there, always run it and you can lose some time. Still 46 degrees. I mean, I'd rather be the driver to, you know, not run in a lot of traffic. I don't know, I like breathing room. I like there to be some space around me in case I do make mistakes, because me making mistakes could possibly cause someone else to go off. Must definitely say the change from the high friction to medium friction brake pad has definitely helped with the braking through that corner at the top.
Fastest lap for Fletcher, 205.12.
And then you get the crazy fools running 205s in 46-degree track temp. It's ridiculous. So I said I'm just trying to be consistent as possible. If people want to pass me, they're more than welcome to. Ferrari's a bit close for my liking. Pedals back a little bit. Great, now I'm going to have him chasing me up the hill on the next lap. Bit wide over there.
35.
Uh, 440 people. It just shows you how Bathurst, or how much of a big event it is. You went a bit wide over there. You're very quick to push, but when you make a mistake, it costs you, my friend. Hug the wall over there. There's actually a bit of a bump on the right, but if you hold it left, the car's okay. You tend to lose a bit of traction over that little rise over there, and even through there. And like that corner, you can scrub the grass and go off there. Ferrari's nowhere to be seen now. He could have even gone off. I mean, I must say, overall, I'm not the quickest driver on Bathurst, but I'm feeling good for the weekend. I just hope the team makes it. I hope the car makes it. But hey, we'll only know.
1.8 seconds off the pace. The leader's just done it. 203.49.
So the qualifying session, if I'm correct, should start any moment now.
The guy ahead has just done a 209.73.
Ooh, I went a bit wide over there.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track. B41.
On your left, clear left.
So this is actually the first weekend where I'm going to be doing an endurance race with the team. I'm not too sure, you guys probably saw on camera, my girlfriend walked past behind. But usually I just do races by myself. So yeah, it'll be fun. Laps are looking okay so far. I haven't bended too much. I've had one or two incidents, but for the most part I'm feeling pretty good in the car. The setup's nice and solid. The gearing is a little bit short, but I think it's for the better. So we shall see how this one goes. It's my first VRS race as well. Ooh, very good. can still hear the tire scrubbing a lot. I think it's the heat. It's the heat and the speed. So hello to everyone, babe.
Hi.
That's Renee.
The car ahead has just done a 209.61.
The grass is not your friend, don't touch it. Ooh, if you run wide there. Sure, 490 something teams.
6.3 off the pace. You've just done a 209.
Do you think I'm still 6 seconds off the pace? It's ridiculous. As I say, guys, if you like what you're seeing, give a like, a follow, a comment, a little donation. You can see I have got a sub goal I've recently added. And, you know, trying to save up for a nice SimCube direct drive wheel. No, but one day when I'm big. But yeah, so far, thanks for the support. And I mean, sim racing is a very nice hobby. It's something that I do. And something I enjoy. Okay, well, it's 8. Where's the session? Race session, where are you? See that? Even that's there. That little kind of off camber kind of makes the back end of the car get light. There we go. Okay. Ooh, thank you. So here's the race session, or actually qualifying coming up. Into the race session. You guys may not. Okay, you still see it's fun.
Built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind.
Okay, so loading into qualifying now. Let's see how this goes. Actually, last video, I have a new addition to the setup, which is the awesome gaming chair that my girlfriend bought for me. A big shout out to her. It's an awesome Monza chair. You can't see the lighting is obviously a bit dark at the moment, but very comfortable, nice leather. It's basically, you think about it, a desk chair configuration, and then it's got comfortable leather. So, thank you very much. Okay, so let's see. Get that down.
Checkered flags out, B41.
46 degrees. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be torture. Okay, let's see how it goes. This is a... We'll just stay in the pit for the little practice session. So probably tomorrow's strategy is just gonna be basically just Well, it starts 7 a.m. GMT, which is about 9 a.m. Central African time. I'll obviously start streaming a bit earlier, but the whole goal, I would say, is probably start from the pit lane, and then we won't qualify because obviously it's better to start, not better to start from the back, but I'm hoping that there can be a few accidents and that can give us a bit of an advantage. Right, so yes, qualifying. Let's go for
The pit exit's
qualifying.
clear. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Okay. Yep, still the same 46 degrees. So let's see what happens. We got a maximum of 25 incidents and then disqualification. Let's hope we don't get there. Also, for any of your music needs, streaming especially, give NCS Music a visit on YouTube, non-copyright sounds. There's a whole bunch of actual different genres. I myself do listen to trap, or I do like trap, but there's a whole bunch of different genres. So if anyone ever needs stuff for a video or a stream that won't be copyrighted, you're more than welcome to give them, or I would recommend you giving them a visit. Turn over there. If the back end comes out too much, you're in trouble. So far the cold lap on tires is good. Let's see if we can put together another 2 laps with warmer tires and keep it a bit consistent. If we can even finish this race with 0x, it'll be awesome. Oh, touched the curb on the inside and I thought the back was going to come out. A bit of a slow lap in the heat, but it's fine. So this is the first of 2 laps of qualifying once we had our out lap. That curb on the right. Oh, back end getting cocky. The barrier on the left side. Kate says hello to the signboard. Still a bit too much slip for my liking, but it's okay. TC is on 1. ABS is, I think, on 8, if I'm not mistaken. But even with the heat, a bit slippery still. Sergi Raves is posting his YouTube link in the chat. You can go check him and his content out as well. So, as you do know, Crew Chief does take care of our fueling for us, which is quite nice. All we need to do is put it together. This should be our last quick lap. That was a 209. It's not the best.
209.59.
Second position. Don't know if I can hold it together, but let's see. I'm gonna give it the best shot. That there where the car slides and hits red line in second gear. I don't like that. Just concentrating a bit, so if I'm not talking that much, I do apologize, but as you know, I think this track and the Nürburgring are one of the two harder tracks. And speaking of the Nürburgring, we are going to attempt it later in the year. I think it's in May. If we do finish this, I definitely don't think that we're going to finish at the Nürburgring, but who knows. Enough practice and enough luck, anything is possible. I think this lap's a bit slower than the previous one, but it's fine. I did have to let off a bit going down the chutes over there. But let's see how the race comes along. I'm not going to push too hard, because obviously, no, I don't want to have any mishaps that I don't need. I must say the car's feeling good, the track's feeling good, as hard as it is, and I'm actually feeling, you know, pretty good as well.
P7. Your last lap time was at
P7, okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Excuse the squeaky pedals if you can hear them. Now we wait for grid. Okay, 40 seconds to grid. Let's see what happens. Hope it goes well. Let's keep it clean. Let's see what the results are. So, okay, 9th. I lied. Seems like a lot of the guys are running 206 the quickest, couple 207s, and then mostly 208s and 209s. Slower guys 209s, 210s. One guy with a 211, but it's fine. Let's see what happens. Okay, wish me luck, guys.
That's the end of the session. P9.
Okay, let's see what you can do with P9. Okay, the track's a bit colder at least. 39 degrees. Got a grid. Oh. Bring on the... Okay, we've got 54 liters, about 15 laps of fuel. We're going to have to make a stop, obviously. 45 degrees. So let's see. A couple of Ferraris, an Audi over there. Looks like a BMW, and I can't really see what's behind me. The M4 in front of me. Looks like this race actually starts at about 3 and will end at maybe 3:45 or so, depending. So let's see what happens.
air temp is 24 Celsius.
The track temp is 45. You forgot about that, Jim.
Follow car number 6 in the left column.
Hey, wish me luck, guys. Try to warm the brakes up a bit while we're on it. I'm not going to push too close because there's a lot of guys together here. Just in the opening lap or two, I'll just hang back a bit.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
We're green. Let's see. Nice and consistent, nice and slow and steady.
All right. Still there. Hold your line.
Alright, to our right. Need to squeeze ahead of him. Don't bump me, my dude.
Hold
No,
your
no, no,
line.
no, 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 no.
Clear right.
Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming.
Woohoo. Tires are still cold. We nearly lost it there. We saved it. Calm down, calm down. Yo, sorry guys, that was close. The tires warmed up a bit. Forgot they were still cold. There we go. Let's get in my gap. See what happens with us. The Ferrari and two other cars fighting up there. There was a BMW somewhere around. See what happens.
7th position.
That's the first lap done. We got a 0x. There was a light contact between myself and the R8. He did move over a bit. If he hit me any harder, I would have gone round, but at least. I pull some gap on the boys in front. Oh, one boy's off. He's dead. Bit wide. It's okay. The understeer was carrying us through there. So really, Bathurst is all about consistency. You know, don't push too hard. As long as you... That guy went, or nearly went around. Bring it up to 12, this guy in front. Give him a bit of a flash. I'm on the inside, mate.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
seconds.
The R8 also went for it. I don't know if that a oopsie. He did. It was a bit wide for me. I nearly didn't miss the corner there.
The leader has just done a 209.15. The guy in front has just
They're
done
looking
a
good so far, guys.
208.93. P5.
Still got about 46 liters of fuel left. Cruise chief will tell me when we can pit. But for now, we must just focus on being consistent.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
So one thing, when someone's chasing you, don't worry about them. Just focus in front of you. Forget about them. Just focusing a lot. Looking good so far.
Don't let this guy distract you.
No problems, Jim. Let's keep at it, mate. If you think about it, this race is basically the length of a stint, so you can focus at an hour or so a time.
That's a new fastest lap for Gaspar, 207.61.
Boys are running pretty quick. We can get a bit of tow of these guys in front. Maybe get into the slipstream. Burning that fuel away. Near the wall.
Our refueling window opens after 23 minutes.
Thanks,
Closes
Jim.
after 32 minutes.
Sounds good. We'll run it to the end until we got the last few drops of fuel in the tank. Went a bit wide there. See, some people are struggling with that last left hand over there. Especially with the track temp of 44 degrees, you are going to struggle. Okay, we're slowly sort of reeling this BMW in, so let's keep at it, see what we can do. We're nearly 10 minutes in.
0 seconds.
Yeah, with what the gap was because I was talking.
New fastest lap for Gaspar, 207.41.
Just sit in the position that we're in for now, and who knows? Either we can catch someone or someone will make a mistake, hopefully. Always lose traction over the hill. Have to try to keep it as straight as possible. The BMW is a bit wide. It really does take a different type of line through there. We're slowly catching him. Guy in front is slowly pulling away as well. Let's get a bit of tow here. Going to be chasing up the hill. Maybe I'll pass on the next lap. I don't want to make any sort of incidents or any issues. Ferrari's pulling me at the back. Don't worry about him. Let's focus on the BM.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
How many seconds is he up? Yeah, we can get a bit of tow of him. There we go, we're in the slipstream.
Come on, we need to be in front of this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get there, Jim. Just patience, buddy. Maybe they can make a run on this lap.
On your right.
Oh my goodness, he went a bit wide. Light contact between me and the Bimmer, but I made it through.
Keep it up.
That Ferrari behind him is next. Let's get away from this guy. He's making the move, he's following. There he is, got the run down.
That's a new fastest lap for Gaspar, 206, went to 87.
Will you stop hitting the curbs because this is an issue? Okay, you can have the run, buddy.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, went through that corner side by side. Good racing, man.
209.21.
Oh, we got about 8 liters left. This might be a run to the end with me and this Ferrari because the other guys have pulled away a bit. I have to pit at some point. Hope this guy doesn't do anything stupid. Bit wide there. Looking, he's having a look.
Stick to the plan, don't be intimidated here.
Don't worry, I'm not, mate. I pull away from him through the S's because where I can say I am definitely the bear, well, my strongest section in the track.
Seconds.
Go, pull the gap on him a bit. Let's try to chase this guy down. And if he's got some damage to him, he looks a bit slow in a straight line. How's the fuel looking? 8 laps. What happened to that guy? Unless he was a guy that was lapped.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Thank you, mate. What are we looking for? Consistency. Someone just pitted or something like that. Can you hear that buzzer going off? About 7 liters left or 7 laps. They're able to throttle a bit, went a bit wide through there. Wide again. Red Ferrari's behind me again. He's not giving up, is he? Good racing between me and him so far.
You've used half your fuel.
Never mind. I only use half the fuel, so... I lied, 26 liters left, 7 laps. Sorry guys, apologies. Ooh. Might have given them the look over there. I went a bit wide.
That lap was a 2:08.82.
Oh, no ways. Michael Jarvis is up ahead. It's actually one of the guys from car 63.
The gap in front is now 3.9.
Actually pretty ironic actually. It's one of my teammates. From one of the sister cars.
I think P3's gone off in the dipper.
Mike, dude.
Clear left.
Oh, still okay. Just punted. I don't know if it was my teammate or someone else, but so 4x to the system over there. Yeah, it was him. You wouldn't know actually. What are the odds? Dude, sorry, it's no problem, but don't worry. Some nice entertainment for the channel. Into a VRS Sprint Race and punch your teammates. How's about that?
The track temperature is falling. It's now 43 Celsius.
I think the front aero of the car is damaged, but our steering's okay, so let's keep going.
V3.
Bit of a slidey slide off the corner there. You can see the bonnet is crumpled a bit. At about 5 laps with this fuel. Let's see what happens, I guess.
That's 20 minutes to go.
We will have to
It's
pit.
increased. It's now about 14 seconds. We're halfway home. We think about 12 minutes of fuel left.
Halfway home, ladies and gents. I'll actually message Mike after this race and just tell him that thanks for the punt. Because I don't know Bathurst very well at all, I don't know what the dipper was. So when I went through the corner, keep it together. That's the whole motto of this track. And definitely say the car is somewhat hurt. Sure that that damage will be affecting the top speed of the car.
Incident in Murray's corner.
E4 is pulling us again. Okay. Sweating a bit, but it's all good. Really focusing, just trying to keep the race as clean as possible. I did already get a 4x, but don't think I could have
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
avoided that, so that red Ferrari again. Wonder if he's gonna wait for me to pit or if he's gonna dive into the pits with me. About fuel lap, 4 laps with the worth of fuel. I can definitely say this car has lost some speed. You know, I think the main thing is that we
Lane speed
finish.
limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, those cars can go. They're gonna have to put at some point.
We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
We've got 14 liters. I am putting early, but let's see what happens.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Oof, optional repairs 121. Are you serious? I don't know. I don't think there's fast repair either on this. No fast repairs remaining. Yeah, I'm gonna take the repairs, even if we drop it, but it's fine. Finish further back, I guess it's just the...
The car behind's pitting.
How do I say the... You know what? Screw it. I'll leave the damage.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I'm just running damage 15 minutes and it's fine. As long as you thank Mike for that damage to the front, I'll thank him later in Discord. We have 15 minutes to go, guys. So far, say so good. Let's finish the race, I guess. Maybe, just maybe, because of the early pit stop.
Garcia behind is now 11 seconds.
Listen to crew chief. Maybe because of the early pit stop, we might be able to gain a bit of time. Who knows? Can't be sure, but who knows? The track's heating up more. Someone went off. Florian thanking someone. Maybe he passed or maybe he went off. I think the car most definitely is damaged. We were third or fourth. We finished 14th, that's fine. So important to break in a straight line there. Finally came around on me.
Seconds. The next car is Palmer.
The understeer can really get you through that corner. Oh. Look at the wall there. "12 seconds. Okay, I think he's pulling away. Yep. I think it's because the car's possibly slightly damaged. It was a good race, guys. I don't know how many laps is left or how much time. 10 minutes.
8.8
Pitted a bit early, but it's fine. Well, actually, still 10 minutes left, mind you. People might still pit. Could have ran the fuel a bit longer, but it's fine.
The leader, Gaspar, is pitting. Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Catch a little slide through there all the time. Sounds like all four wheels locking up through there. We barely have any fuel and there's still 10 minutes left. 5 laps. 6 laps.
The gap to Palmer in front is now 11 seconds.
Oh, he's pulling on me. Touch that curb, I can maybe make a bit of time up through there.
The gap to Garcia behind is now 16 seconds.
About 9 minutes or so left. I'm counting on the seconds, never mind the minutes. Someone's apologizing in chat over there. Bit slippery. I want to hold my foot all the way through there, but it's very scary. In there, if you touch the grass. I'm gonna cut that corner. Actually get a semi-decent exit. Low on fuel again. But we'll make it. 7 minutes left, 10 minutes on fuel. Remember, the car's lighter than what it was now, so we have to be extra careful.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's a car rejoining in front. 13th place. That lap was at 2:08.64.
Oh, nearly went round. 1 to 2. The guy behind me's got some sort of low force, downforce setup because he's pulling. See, when the car's light with fuel, a little bit of fuel in the tank, it gets sideways.
To go, 5 minutes left. Gaining on this car, the gap is 9.1. They're slower than us through Forest's elbow. There's an incident here, Murray's corner.
9 minutes to go, guys. Nearly there, just really focusing. We're going to reel him in a bit. I don't think we'll pass him. At least the track is not too hot.
The gap to Spicer behind is now 6.8.
Good run through there. Okay. Went through that sideways, drifting. One is a bit tricky, especially when the car's light. How much time have we got left? 3 minutes. Oh, this is 90th. I was hoping it was 12th. I was getting excited. Should be about the last lap, either this lap or the next. 2 liters left, 2 laps left, I mean 9 liters left.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Okay, so then I think if that's the case, when you cross the line at the end of this lap, or maybe the next one, the race should be done. Goes a bit slow. Maybe if we sneak up behind him, we can get him in the straightaway.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Thank you, mate. And if he was letting me pass, or he's just really slow, but I'm not complaining. Oh, a bit of a slide through there, but we're good. Oh, it's very light now. So it looks like an overall 13th from 4th, but hey, it's how racing goes. The fact of the matter is that we ran semi-consistently, if not consistently. I'm not complaining at all. Last lap.
One more lap to go. We're running on fumes, mate.
Oh, we literally are running on fumes. Like nothing in the tank. The situation where you have to like lean the car just to get fuel. To go into the fuel pump.
B13.
Well, look, for a VRS race, my first VRS race, wasn't too bad. Besides a little punt. If you do ever watch this video, Michael Jarvis, thank you very much. No, I'm being sarcastic, I'm just joking. But it was a good race nonetheless, and had the addition of running into my teammate literally.
There's an incident in Hell Corner. Looks like it's Barber. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
So that sums up 40 minutes of VRS
Okay, we're done.
at Mount Panorama, Bathurst. Thanks for watching, guys. This one will go to YouTube. As I say, we will be streaming the iRacing event over the weekend. Wish us the best of luck. A big shout out and a big thank you to Michael Jarvis for blocking half of the track and letting me run into him. But yeah, enjoy, guys. Thanks a lot. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. See you on the weekend. Cheers, guys. Thanks.